Yeah, we're live. Guys, I've had to make this video, or I felt compelled to make this video because last Friday I was shown a TV news clip by BBC Midlands Today by a guy called Bob Hockenhall, and he made it with regards to a man who lives in Solihull and who has lived in Solihull for, I think, 8 years now. His name is Anand Kumar. And Anand is, hi Deb, Anand is a physiotherapist within the NHS who was encouraged to come to this country by the NHS. Hi Kevin. And so the reason I'm making this video is the government have passed a law that says that says if you are not a nurse and you don't earn £35,000 in a single contract, then you will, and you're from outside of the EU, then you've got to go home. You've got to go back. So what we've got is we've got a government that have encouraged people to come to this country. We've encouraged them to do their training here in our NHS, in our universities, and then when they've qualified and they're working away, the government, the health secretary at the time, is a man called Jeremy Hunt, believe it or not. Jeremy Hunt, very clever. Hi, Lisa. And so what's happened is this government have passed a rule that says if you don't earn £35,000 on a single contract, I think it's a grade 5 or a grade 6, then, and you're not from within the EU, you've got to go home. Well, I'm telling you now, guys, it's wrong. Wrong on every level, okay? Every level. So what I'm asking people to do, one, just watch the video that the BBC Bob Hockenhall made. It's far better than this video. Sign the petition. Last week when I started looking at it, hi Tracy, I'd like you to, hello Suki. I'm making this video on behalf of the NHS physiotherapist in Solihull, Anand Kumar, because there's no way I want this government to send this man home because, one, he doesn't earn £35,000. Hello Lois. Name me loads of grade 5s and grade 6s in the NHS that don't earn £35,000. There's loads of them. So now the government have broken for, they call it the recess, the parliamentary recess, for 2 weeks holiday basically, or 3 weeks holiday. What we did last week was the signatures, there was about 9,300. Tracy, I'll give you a thumbs up for that. There's about 9,300 signatures last week. We started the petition and just sharing it amongst friends and what have you. And we've got to about 11,700 already, which means that, Anne Gisane, I'm glad you've joined. Anne, I need you to sign this NHS thing. It's about this man in Solihull who the government want to send home, who's worked here for 8 years. Exactly, Heath Jones. And can you share it with everybody in the NHS? The link is on the bottom of the description, and I'm going to put it up as a first comment. In fact, I'm going to put it up as a comment now on the actual video. If we copy and paste it. There we go. Copied and pasted. Yeah. Copied and pasted in the actual video. Amazing. Amazing. Heath, totally right, mate. You know, this guy's working his absolute nads off. He's working like 7 days a week. And even working 7 days a week, he can't earn £35,000. It's not possible. And the health secretary, Jeremy Hunt, that's his real name, Jeremy Hunt, needs to be brought to question on this because, and look, I'm not, take your politics out of it. I don't really care about politics. What I do care is a government being allowed to send back loads of people who work in the NHS who aren't from within the EU because they don't earn £35,000. Absolutely ridiculous, absolutely stupid, So what I'd like everyone to do is just sign the petition. Hi, Dave McLaughlin. If you know anybody, Dave, who works in the NHS, please share this video with them. We started this, the petition was started by Anand Kumar. I don't even know the man. I don't even know the man. I don't even need to know the man. All I know is that any man who's working in our NHS for 7 to 8 years does not need to be deported because he doesn't earn a basic salary of £35,000. The government is wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. And so what I'd like to do is, while the parliamentary recess is on, is get this signature, get this petition to over 100,000 signatures. Don Mangan, hi, I hope you'll be able to sign this for me and share it with anybody you know in the NHS. Share it with anybody you know in Solihull. This man works in Solihull Hospital. He helps people in Solihull. There's 207,000 people in Solihull. Surprisingly enough, I wrote an email to the MP over in Solihull. Haven't heard back from him yet. Some strange reason. Maybe parliamentary recess means that they all take a break for 3 weeks and they go on holiday and swan about in the sun, you know, on their with their private healthcare and stuff like that. But you know, this thing is just wrong, just wrong. So please share with your friends. You know, anybody in the NHS, please share with them. Please sign the petition. Please ask your friends to sign the petition. And share the post. If you, I don't know, I can't be the only one that feels incensed enough to share this with people. That, you know, I don't even know Anand Kumar. I don't need to know Anand Kumar. I just know that it's wrong, and that there are probably hundreds, if not thousands, of Anand Kumars out there who work in the NHS, aren't a nurse, who don't earn £35,000 a year, basic salary on their single contract, and so therefore, you know, the government, in its infinite, if they're not from within the EU, want to send them home. Well, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Government, not on my watch, you know, and I don't even work for the government, you know, I'm just a normal, you know, person who may sometime need an NHS physiotherapist. I wonder what the waiting list is for an NHS physiotherapist, you know, to see an NHS physiotherapist, how long it takes. But for me, I'm just going to share. I felt incensed enough to make this video, and by the time the government comes back, I'd like this video to be over 100,000 signatures, so that it has to be considered for debate in Parliament. Considered for debate with the right honourable. Put him under the firing squad. I'm not sure who you mean, the MP that brought this. It'd be interesting to know, does anybody know how we can actually find out who brought this law in and who was in the House of Commons? Thank you, Angie Yale. Appreciate you signing. Please can you share it, Angie Yale, and share it with anybody you know who works in the NHS, because you know, it's not all about Anand Kumar, although this petition is all about Anand Kumar. Or no, Anand Kumar has had the sense to raise it to people and say this is wrong. It's about anybody in the NHS who's not from within inside the EU, who doesn't earn £35,000. The government's brought a law in that wants to send them home. Well, no. So yeah, please sign, please share. I think you're right. And there is a Leicestershire MP who is the opposition of Jeremy Hunt. I think his name is Anthony Johnson or Andy Johnston. He's a Leicestershire MP. He's the Shadow Health Secretary. So if you're in Leicester, write to the Shadow Health Secretary and ask him what's going on, and you want this bringing up in the House before the Tories dismantle the NHS by sending loads of people home that have been here for years. So if you're in Leicestershire, please write to your MP and ask him what is the Shadow Health Secretary. I think his name's Anthony Johnson. And please write to him and send it back. Thank you for sharing, guys. Angie Yale, thank you for sharing. And anybody else can share this video. But the signature's on the bottom. I'm going to repost the comment now again, just so that people can see it. And please just share it. put it up, watch your video, sign the petition, share it. Hi, Alan. Alan, you know how many times you've used the NHS, so I'd like you to share this particular video, and yeah, just share it, and I'll keep people abreast of how we're going on a daily basis. But the goal is, by the time they come back from parliamentary recess, we've got over 100,000 signatures on this. And as I say, if anybody knows how you find out who brought a law into Parliament and who was in the House when they actually voted the law through, that would be appreciated. And there may be a really great reason. There may be a really great reason. I believe what Anand's trying to say is they need to lower the level to 28,000. I think the thinking behind it was that it had become too easy to recruit people from abroad and not recruit people from this country. So, you know, there's got to be a balance, and I think Anand's balance of lowering it to 28,000 is probably about right. But, you know, we've encouraged the man to come to the country. He's worked here for 7 or 8 years. He's provided physio, that's me physio impression. He's provided physiotherapy to people. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Alan. He's provided physiotherapy to people. I should have somebody doing physiotherapy on my shoulder or something. For people in this country, for probably, you know, your mum and dad and my mum and dad and things like that, and the government want to send it back. No, Mr. Government, wrong. So please sign the petition, share it, and hi Emma Bauer, have you signed this petition? Click the link afterwards and sign this petition. Otherwise, I'm not going to talk to you again. And then share it with anybody you know within the NHS, and share it with your mate Glyn and all of that lot. Because this is just wrong, and you know, when something's wrong, it's wrong. And look, we all make mistakes. We all make the mistakes. Somebody in the government might have made a genuine mistake on this one. I doubt it. I think they knew exactly what they were doing. So no, sign the man's petition. Thank you, Lisa O'Shaughnessy. Lisa O'Shaughnessy, you get a thumbs up for that, a big thumbs up. Thank you. And please share it with anybody you know in the NHS. And Emma Bauer, same to you. And Jerry McManus, same to you. And Alan Collins, same to you. Miranda Fletcher, don't know if you know anybody that works in the NHS, but please sign this petition. Sean McDonald, good to see you, Sean. Bonza, mate. I'm not sure, as an Australian citizen, whether you can sign the petition, Sean, but if you know anybody who works in the NHS, or Lena knows anybody who works in the NHS in England, please sign this petition, mate, and please share it with anybody you know in the NHS. Doesn't one of your sisters, Sean, work in the NHS in England? Please share this video with them. That would be appreciated. Emma Bauer, there's a thumbs up for you as well. And Lisa O, thank you ever so much for signing that. But yeah, share the video, get people to sign it, send it to people you know who work in the NHS, tweet it, Facebook it, Instagram it. The man's name's Anand Kumar. He's from Solihull. I've never met him. Don't even know him. Don't need to know him. Just know that sending a man back, hi Beverly Abbott, need you to sign this petition, and sending a man back is just wrong. And I'm not having it. It's that simple. Now, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a gold biscuit. Tracy O'Connor. Tracy, you work in the NHS. I'm making this video about a man called Anand Kumar, who's an NHS physiotherapist. Government have brought a law in, and what they want to do is, if you don't earn £35,000 a year on a basic contracted salary and you're not from within the EU, they want to send you back. So they want to send this NHS physiotherapist from Solihull, who's been here 7 years, practicing, contributing to our tax system, paying his taxes, and they want to send him home. No, not on this shift. So we want to get the signatures to over 100,000. Hi, Anne. Anne, if you know anybody in the NHS, please share this video with them, or just please share it on your post, because if we can share it out and get people to sign it, I'm just going to put it up again there. I'm going to post it up now because a few of you are new there. Here we go. There you go. Bosh. There's the link. You can sign it on the bottom of the link. There's the link right there. I don't know whether you can see that. There's the link. Claire Allington Dixon, not sure if you've signed this petition. Came in today and had some soup. Very well. No, I didn't have soup. I had carrisotto, and came in with Welsh Paul. So there was Irish Paul and Welsh Paul, and yeah, we had carrisotto. But Claire, please sign this petition. And if you know anybody in the NHS, please get them to sign this petition. Tracy O, thank you very much. Sorry to hear about your nan, your auntie. You were in New York, my mum told me. But thank you. And Tracy O, do you know Rachel War's back in Coventry for a little while? So not sure she can sign it either, but there you go. But thank you very much for sharing this one, guys. I'm going to let you go now, and appreciate you sharing it. And just share it with your NHS pens. I might make another one in a couple of days' time. We'll see how we're up to, but the goal is to get this one to over 100,000 signatures by the time the government get back. So they've got to look at discussing it, because somebody needs to do something about this. It's wrong. Wrong. Okay. Cheers, guys. Take care. Have a nice evening. Bye now. Thanks for watching.